Hello, welcome back. Yes, this is Sandi Ballard, your hostess of No More Excuses, the Monday Motivation Podcast. All I have to say is, where the hell did January go? Oh my gosh, I appreciate all of you for listening, for coming back, for sharing, because sharing is caring. Man, and Spotify. Wow, I'm not sure how many of you are listening to Spotify, but the downloads are like on fire. It's cool. Love it. Did you join the Google group? The Google Pod for podcast listeners? If you have not, email me, sballard@growingforward.biz, and I'll add you, or you can do a search for it. And it's No More Excuses Podcast Listeners Group. There's a few out there, so it might be hard to find, but look for me. And it's a private group for all the podcast listeners, putting in different things and questions, and it's really just to keep things going, right? Keep the momentum going. This month, it's all about action, movement, progress, baby steps, big leaps, whatever works for you. All right? So in the last 11 days of February, the past 11 days, what have you done? What have you not done? What do you want to do? Don't think you can do? Well, why do I keep talking about action? Well, because every week, or why do I keep asking you what you're doing and all that? Because, action is progress. Without it, you have no growth. You have no movement. We all know it takes action to create a reaction, right? Good or bad, it's going to happen. And the reason I'm always on your ass and having you check your progress is to evaluate what's working and what's not. What's distracting you or has distracted you, and what's helped keep you focused as well. What challenges have come along, and what successes have you had, and perhaps not taking the time to celebrate. The thing is coaching isn't always just for when you're having problems, all right? It's to keep the success going. All right, so here you go. Let's think about the last month, or since January 1, since the beginning of the year. Something you thought you've done by now. What is it? I ask all of my clients this. Obviously, we all, including moi, have something you thought you'd would be done, would have wanted done, you wanted accomplished, completed off your list. Almost every one of my clients I've asked that question to said their lack of achieving, though, the small goal or completing a task was due to a distraction of some sort, which in turn caused lack of action, movement, progress. It's totally, not that they're totally off track, but they didn't complete what they wanted to. So now, considering the fact that they're all in different industries and distractions were a wide range, from an adult child moving back home, helping someone else with their business, sick kids, staff turnover, to one, just business increased a lot, and they couldn't, not that was a huge or a bad distraction, but it took them off track. They couldn't do something they were wanting to do. And many times people get discouraged and give up. That's why, what do we call them, the New Year's resolutioners? By March, you get your treadmill back. All the people are scattered out of the gym. And then also, that also is a good time to kick into gear, because you realize, summer's right around the corner, or oh shit, the first quarter's over. So you gotta keep doing. That's why I'm on your ass all the time, to check on your progress, see what's going on. Because had I not asked them, they might not have realized what was distracting them. So we talked about it, and they're not going to give up. So they're not going to write it off, as they may not see how this one small task or mini goal can affect your big goal. You may just be like, oh, well, it is. It's only been a month. It's only been a month, but it's already been a month and a half. And it may not derail you altogether, but if it keeps happening, or you keep allowing this distraction to continue, it will, get you completely off track. It will cause you to just not achieve what you really wanted overall, your big goals for the year. So what if what you were wanting to do was to increase business? You don't want, or what if you did increase business? Sorry, it was a good distraction in a sense. You don't want that to stop, but how can you manage it? Sometimes you grow too fast. You need to stop and think about it and determine if this is an influx. Is it a seasonal job, weather related, like HVAC companies or lawn care companies? There's ebbs and flows with that. Did you have a new product launch or a new marketing effort? How can you manage that? Is there someone else that can help? Is now the time to hire or to contract out, collaborate with people? Or if you're short staffed, maybe you had to jump in and do some of the tasks that an owner doesn't normally do. So how can you get refocused, focus on hiring, and get back to what is a better use of your time? Again, sometimes good distractions are bad or can be bad if it prolongs too fast and you don't figure out how to manage that. And many times the bad distractions are caused by an underlying fear. That's why you're allowing the behavior or the distraction to continue. So this week, it's just about taking the time to reflect. Look back at your goal sheet. If you prefer to write things down, make notes next to your goal as to what distracted you. I do that. I'll be like, one time for my running goal, I was sick the first quarter, and then I injured because I came back too fast. I was like, I feel good, and the flu is like rampant right now. So I came back too fast, and then I got injured. So the first quarter was a write-off, and I got way off my goal and all that. So it's a matter of business. What happened? Were you sick and couldn't do anything? I mean, some of these people are down for 2 weeks and more. What are you going to do about it? So jot it down right next to your goal, what the distraction was, and then just think through how you can do this. Email me, sballard@growingforward.biz, and join the Google group and put that in there. You don't have to be local to be in the group. You obviously don't have to be local for me to help you out. So if you need help figuring this out, how to get back on track, let's schedule a strategy session, or just, I'm more than happy. Call me with your email. Call me with your top challenge, top distraction, and let's talk through it. All right? Have a great week. Please share this podcast, and I look forward to hearing from you. Cheers.